What's wrong with, is that a gnome? Looks like she got a tummy ache.
What is the creature doing to those corpses?
What's up?
Don't.
Don't what? She's helpless. Check if she's has anything worth taking. What's wrong with you?
Wigger. Slashed me. Poison.
Consider what you know. You're in a bad way. I could end your suffering if you want. How'd you end up here? If Dwager poisoned you, perhaps they have the cure. Wow.
Like dwarves, Dwager have innate resistance to poison, and thus no need for intricate brews. Though deadly if left untreated, the poison can be cured by the antidote or natural remedies.
The hat is in the way. That looks so evil. How'd you end up here?
Myconids. Took pity on me. Sound lads, especially since the Greys gave him hell for it.
These myconids are the hospitable sort. Refreshing. After our run-in with Quagga.
Kinda, yeah. We'll sit tight. There must be more than one way to cure you.
Not going anywhere.
Oh, I get it. Hello.
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet.
What are you stroking corpses for?
Droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
It's pretty.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
Alrighty.
A violent vision grips you. Dwager, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
Are you measuring my worth?
Sense your resolve. You will find Dwager invaders near Lake's edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Dwager killed their children. They should pay the price for the cruelty.
See here. Why did these Dwager attack?
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwager.
The Dwager seek a gnome. It is a guest.
Huh. You harbor a fugitive gnome. Admirable of you.
Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song.
What'd you do to that corpse?
We breathe life into our enemy's flesh.
Well, that's prudent, I suppose.
And make a fine host for my growing children.
Guess that's where these myconids come from. Let's talk about something else. These spores hold such power. How might I gain this knowledge?
They not.
Aw.
The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
Well, at least he's polite. Let's see here. I'll cleanse the
The
rot.
Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Oh, I'm sure that'll come in handy somewhere.
Magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours.
He drives a hard bargain.
You do the circle a service. We will await word.
Like, he's just like, hey, do this thing for me. We'll be good. You'll get some shit. Good man. Oh, look, he made little bibs. They'll look less terrifying, I guess, in a bit. Dareth Bone Cloak. Traitor.
Fleshwalker. Tongue talker.
Yeah, that's me.
Far you've come.
You seem sinister.
Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
Okay. See here, my home is where I try memories of your most treasured places. Imagine the bustle of the city's marketplace, the wide. See here, envision the banks of the Kianthar, green and fertile.
It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
That seems sketch.
Where God destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle.
Why you look so fucking evil?
This circle does not welcome me.
Uh-huh.
But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Dwergar rot. I mean to join you.
This dude's sketch as fuck. I'm not traveling with some overgrown mushroom. Join me. That depends. Can you make yourself useful?
In death, your foe becomes your ally. I will raise it. You may command it.
Very well, you may join me.
Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together.
Tell me he's a little jiggly. So I see what he's after is probably getting the corpses and then maybe coming back here and raising hell. Yo, Sovereign, you got anything to say about this fucking scrub? He's sketchy. I don't like him.
Greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
I don't got nothing to say, I guess. Probably have to have a fight on my hands, I imagine, but I was trying to talk to that dwarf or whatever. Oh, deep rose. Bello. Kinda cute. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Seems the Shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name.
Can you describe him?
Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick.
Nah.
Right. Never mind.
Oh, you need some help finding him?
Knock yourself out. But don't come begging for coin if you find him. You try to ransom him to me. You'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout.
Don't want him. Who is he to you?
My useless husband. Sent him for an errand. It's no surprise he's made a mess of it.
Okay, show me your wares. Oh, she's got good shit. Invisibility. That's a potion. I assumed it went around my neck because it had a chain on it. Okay. Let us camp. You doing mushroom, bro? Anyone got anything shaken? Not much to say. Any comments on what happened the other day? A couple of you I didn't talk to.
If the Gith are looking for that artifact, then we may have something valuable on our hands.
Well, we already knew
And
that,
it's
didn't we?
a powerful weapon to boot. Things are starting to look very interesting.
I want to eat some of those berries off that crown. What you doing, Lae'zel?
Speak. Quickly.
What? I thought we were getting along better now, and now you seem upset. What's up, Buttercup?
Looking at something?
Yeah. Just looking. What are you doing?
I'm looking too, but not seeing very much. Another quirk of my affliction.
See, I thought about that earlier after, because I was like, well, can he see in his reflection mirror because he's a vampire? He looks so pissed, my gosh. But then he was like, oh, I can't look at my back with a mirror. That wouldn't help. Do you miss it, seeing your own face? Let's see here.
Preening in the looking glass. Petty vanity. Of course I miss it.
How do you do your hair so
Have you
well
even
then?
seen this face? Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red.
We can get the painter to draw you. How about that? You have nothing to worry about. It's a very good face. It's for the best. You're not exactly aging gracefully.
Is it? What do you see when you look at me?
You're quite pretty. Strong piercing eyes. The creases when you laugh. Your mole definitely grabs my attention. I see someone wasting my time. I like the creases.
Excuse me. I'm an eternally young vampire. Not your doting grandmother.
It's
you
cute.
Can do better. What else?
Oh, I see what you're looking for, buddy. That dangerous smile.
Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day.
You don't have Lae'zel's charm, but you're alright. Honestly, Will's my type, more my type. Is that all you want? Shallow praise. You're beautiful.
Observant. Mirrors aren't much use, but being reflected in someone else's eyes? Well, I could do worse.
What was that? It's kind of cute. Our Halsin's here. What the fuck is he wearing? He's a bit much, isn't he? Damn. Halsin's setting himself up as a thirst trap over here. Let's see here. Oh, the secret stronghold in the Underdark that we're in.
But I'm quite certain it can still be found.
Won't you miss being first druid?
Is it? Oh dear, no. It's a terrible burden. Takes you away from nature and forces you to deal with others' problems and personalities.
I get where you're coming from, dude.
Wants such a role, I say. Likely they don't understand it, or they have ill intent. I'm just glad to be out here amidst the Oak Father's creations.
Yeah, I'm sure he's loving this mushroom shit. You're still faring well at camp, I hope.
Such stimulating company. Never better.
Is he banging someone here? What's going on? Got anything to say about the girls fighting?
The Gift Knight is as merciless as the dragon he rides. That we still have our heads is nothing short of a miracle.
You're very good-humored, Will.
Githyanki patrolling these wilds is an unexpected surprise. Whatever they seek, they'll not hesitate to kill us.
I hate his out. He looks like a wizard from 70s movie. It's let's see here. Oh, I can let's see here. I was wondering about that mighty lord you told me about in your story.
Yes, Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic.
Seems pretty fucking dumb to me, but
she was called then.
Why'd you change your name to Mistra?
To be a god.
Felt too formal?
To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral. The end of Karsus and the end of an entire civilization.
I guess I'm missing a war here.
The child who would be a god was turned to stone. His empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
Cool. So at that moment in time, let's see here, he very nearly succeeded. Nothing ever good ever comes from mortals wanting to be gods. Gale.
Loving them has its side effects as well.
He knows.
Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown.
Again, is there some reason she didn't, like,
Gale
step
story,
in?
one might call it.
Yes.
History, repetition. It's the way things go.
I feel the magnitude was a bit different there. I never realized it was so easy to cast magic.
I assure you it's not. Don't get me wrong. You did well.
Oh,
Somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mistra in.
It's like someone's looking to get some shit talk again.
To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study.
Well, I'll have to do a lot of arduous study because we're not gonna be cozying up anytime soon. Sure, if you ever feel the Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do?
Never come to that. If I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my
Batman style jump in the ocean.
Find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark.
We're in the Underdark right now.
Death, alone.
Yeah, you could kill that dog
Promise I will
thing.
not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am.
The worst menace that you are is that you can't take a fucking hit, Gale.
Before the curtain falls.
Damn. Serious dude right there. You got anything to say, Withers?
Fate spins along, as it should.
Care to explain while you're helping
Be
me?
assured, it is not by choice.
Oh, ominous. Let's make the rounds. Who's got nothing? I know that Lae'zel doesn't have anything because she snapped at me angrily and hurt my feelings a little.
That contraption's a hot ticket item. Might not be our last scrap for its sake.
It seems the Githyanki are keen to reclaim the artifact I carry.
Yeah, I noticed from the time you and Lae'zel got in a fucking death battle.
That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it.
Must be more to the artifact. You ultimately wish to give it away. Something has to give. Let's not find out. We have enough to contend with already.
There's not much we can do but press forward.
I intend to put the artifact where it wants.
Fine. What's on your mind?
What do you think about what happened in the Druid
I
Grove?
suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
How am I holding up in your estimations?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did.
Aw, you good girl. You're my good little cleric. I'm missing you out on the road there. Have a little nap, maybe wash off some of this grime. You dirty fucks. Ha! Collective sigh. Okay. Ooh, it's pretty down here. I'm scared of that fucking dog showing up again.